Yeah, it's recording now. My name is Francesca Bass.
And where are you from, Fran?
From London, of course. I've never done an interview before, so
How are you today? How are you feeling today?
pretty good. A little bit on the tired side. I've decided that I have to sleep 11 hours a night. Other than that, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Gonna get some work done later, make some food. Well, when I went on holiday to Sardinia with my London friends, well, we had this apartment with like a roof terrace, and we bought an inflatable swimming pool, and we just sat in the inflatable swimming pool for like a lot of the day and like sunbathed. Then we went into town, ate some good food on a boat excursion, did some snorkeling. I was just laughing the entire time.
Have you been through bad experiences this year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And how would you compare these experiences? It's like what kind of...
They're the worst, like the worst experience I've had in my whole life.
And
Definitely.
how did it affect you?
Well, this summer, like, two of my friends committed suicide, completely unrelated people, and like after I came back from Sardinia, like literally that day was when I found about the closest person to me who committed suicide out of the two, and it was like after that it was sort of like a whirlwind of like, I don't know, just being on autopilot basically, and it's very strange. It's a strange time. You just feel like really low and like try and like, but also block it out at the same time, and like just get angry and sad, and but then like also nostalgic and happy. It's like remembering odd things that they do and just laugh about it, like in a nice, you know, like nice comforting way, or like just remembering like a song that we listened to and that sort of thing. Sorry, I'm actually doing an interview right now.
Do you feel like for people to go into the state, you know, of self... Do they get that low where they feel like they want to...
Kill themselves.
Yeah. Do you feel like you might... Do you feel like it might change the way you see on other people? Like how you might go about other things, or...
What, like after like seeing my friends do that, and yeah, I mean, yeah, like now I'm like more aware of it.
Yeah.
Like if I see someone going through a hard time, then I'm always like the first one to be like, you know, you can talk to me, like I'm there for you, and like messaging them. It probably annoys them, but you know, trying to do my best. Yeah, I think just being more aware of like what other people are feeling is really important. Just knowing that it can happen, like it's not just like a fake thing that you hear like about in stories or like people you know. It's like quite real. At the end of the day, I will be there for someone who is upset, even if it
What would you say your family life is like?
I've got, well, my mum and dad divorced when I was like 8, which is quite typical. It's quite a messy divorce. Yeah, I lived with my mum in London and my sister, and in general then, yeah, like good family life. I wouldn't say I've had like the best, but I haven't had like the worst.
Do you feel like you connect with your family quite well, or do you feel like they understand you at all, or?
Yeah,
like...
yeah, on some levels, yeah. But then when it comes to like mental health stuff, like anxiety and like, I guess like depression a little bit, but not so much, then they just don't, like my nan and granddad just don't get it. So it's literally just like, I'd be like, oh, you know, I'm not, you know, feeling 100% at the moment, like really anxious all the time. They'll be like, well, just stop feeling anxious. And so
family could be,
yeah,
friends, that you can make your own family.
Yeah, I feel like coming to Leeds and stuff, then I've definitely met like my family going forward, like as in a group of friends, because they understand me more than like a lot of people do, and like just knowing them for 3 years and they know that. So
like, do you feel like their experiences have impacted yourself?
I mean, I can't like kind of pinpoint one experience that has happened, but I definitely feel that like from knowing other people's problems to be like more aware and like sensitive about subjects and stuff like that.
And do you feel like you get the same treatment back as you give?
I think, yeah, I think majority of the time, yeah. Like my friends are really good. I'm really lucky, to be fair.
Blessed.
I'm blessed.
A lot, but you have gone through those hardships.
I'd see more happy things than sad things, definitely. Just felt like sort of the whole world was against me sort of thing for a while,
Yeah.
which like obviously isn't the case.
It's like, say, when you're in that place, how did, like, what... If you could describe it as, obviously we've been artists, like, how would you describe it as, like, not an image but like a feeling? Like, if you could portray it as feelings or...
Yeah. I'd say, like, going back to, like, what I would see it as, like, being in that slump, then I think, like, I probably see it in colour, colours more than anything, like, and, you know, when I'm like that, I feel like it's dark, like, you know, sort of black and, like, quite morbidy, shadowed, like, sort of cast over, I think.
Sorry. Do you feel like friendship was your way out? Like,
yeah, like, it, obviously I would, like, go back down and up and down, but I think, like, whenever I was with my friends, then I felt, like, most, like, secure and happy. It's not even that deep, like, I'm quite chill now, to be honest. I was a bit of a mess, wasn't I?
yeah.
I was a bit all over the shop.
So do you feel like the environment has helped and everything
Yeah,
like that?
It's a lot more homely here, and, like, being with you girls and stuff. It's much better now. Like, I'm more positive waking up. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do some work today, and, like, I can, like, make myself a nice meal, or, like, go see friends, and, like, rather than just being like, oh,
Is there
I'll
any...
just stay here for a bit longer.
If you ever feel like a friend being down or something, let's say, like, if they've gone through the same things as you have, I think, like, what do you sort of things do you think you'd say to them?
I mean, whenever I see a friend, like, I'm quite aware when people aren't okay. Even if they, you know, even if to others and they might seem just, like, normal, like, just, like, not talking as much. But I would definitely say, like, just make sure, like, you talk about what's going on in your life. Like, I think literally the best thing to do is to talk about your issues with your friends, or, like, with family, or whatever, like, a counsellor or whatever. Because as soon as you, like, say something about it, then you instantly feel, like, so much better, from my experience. And, like literally a problem shared is a problem halved, definitely. Yeah. Like, whenever I'm anxious, for example, I'll literally, like, whatever situation I'm in, I'll just mention it, and it literally instantly makes me feel better. Because it's like, you're not worried about the other person seeing that you're anxious as well, because they already know. Because, like, if you're, like, somebody who's not very good at talking about things, or if someone else is saying their issues, then you might feel, like, easier.
Yeah.
You might find it easier to, like, open up to them. Has society sort of changed?
Yeah.
I feel like there is, like, growth of, like, mental health awareness, which is really important, because, like, literally, like, physical stuff, then you can see, like, you know, scar or bruise, whatever, but mentally, then, like, that can be so much worse. But, like, no one can see it, so, like, you just think, like, oh, you know, they're sort of, like, they're just lazy, whatever, and, like, that's not the case. I feel like, in general, and this is kind of not answering the question, but I think in general,
no, just go off.
Our generation is literally sorted. Like, you know how everyone says, like, oh, you know, we're gonna fuck everything up, like, da-da-da-da. I think, like, how aware we are with each other's feelings and mental health and everything like that, and how in touch we are with people all over the world, is literally gonna help this generation. So, like, maybe just do the best ever.
Yeah.
This, like the world scene, because, like, we've not had this same empathy, which is so important. Like, the wars was the first time people thought about doing talking therapy. How crazy is that? I just feel like we have more of a sense of support now. You know, it's not every man for himself. It's just like, you know what, like, fuck it. Don't, like, stop being a little bitch, do it. Like, just get up, like, go into uni, like, do something. And, like, as soon as you do it, you come back and you feel so much better. Like, do one good thing every day and, like, work through your, like, issues incrementally. And for all you artists out there, create one piece of great art every day.
And are you going to do that?
I try my best.
Subscribe
and comment. Lovely.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, this is Francesca Bass, signing out. Catch you later.